I think that Hobson can best describe how I feel about this mixtape. Yep, this mixtape was not what I was expecting with the star-studded features. This mixtape is star-studded but underserved when it comes to the overall quality and catchiness of it, if I have to say so myself. Now, Forever MC is a MC coming and hailing from the state Utah. Wow, Utah, that's pretty odd. Usually I don't see that many rappers from Utah, but whatever. Now, I was a little bit reluctant of listening to this mixtape since the album title kind of reminds me of Shop Boys Party Like a Rock Star to me, if you ask me, and oh Lord. It doesn't help that in the first song you get Girls Gone Crazy, you know, a little bit, I think, of a play on Girls Gone Wild, and you have that little sample of the guitar on there a little bit, like that was cute. Now, one of the things I want to highlight about this song is the line, her face on bomb and her body's on fleek. And then he says, so simplistic. I think he actually wrote that as an afterthought while he was writing this verse, ashamed of himself that he actually was about to record that weak ass shit, to tell you the truth. And then if it wasn't that alone, you also have references to Bob Marley and Oxtails, all the things that a stereotypic person foreign to Jamaica would think when it came to Jamaica. And especially it doesn't help that you have Snoop Dogg, who was formerly Snoop Lion, who did that little Jamaican record that came out a few years ago. That doesn't help. Also, there was a mention that there was a woman who was Brazilian and American. Well, Brazil is located in America, South America. So I just wanted to point that out. And there was this very confusing reference to Young M.A., a woman bumping Young M.A., and then he found out that the woman don't fuck with niggas. Now I'm a little bit confused. Is he saying that the woman is faithful and she won't fuck other niggas, or that she's actually a lesbian and a dyke like Young M.A.? And there's a lot of confusing gay references on this little album. Like, take the song Back on Our Shit, which, sounds a little bit suspect because you're back on your shit and, ass half shit, but whatever. And there's a lot of references to, like, pretty much homophobia, I guess. This guy, he referenced how he knows that the closet is empty since you're out of it. Oh, okay. A little cringy. He says that your recording is gay and he's here to set the record straight, which I have to admit gave me a little bit of a chuckle. And also the line about he's like a caveman, the way he comes together to make fire was pretty awesome. But one of them said a line about the earth being flat, which kind of reminded me of B.O.B. I was like freaking out a little bit that this was a B.O.B. track. And one of them also made a reference about getting pregnant on a couch that pulls out, which I gotta say is pretty like funny, but still cringy though. And I just like to say that they're slamming mumble rap on the hook, but they do that tongue twisting DOS effects bullshit, which is just straight up gibberish. So if they mumble, you just say gibberish bullshit. So you know better. I just like to say that. And Assassin's Creed probably was one of the worst tracks on there. And I'm pretty sure it's called Assassin's Creed because they got this beat from an actual video game. I mean, come on, man. The only mildly enjoyable thing I got from this track is the 33 behind around my belt, like a belt size. That was pretty awesome, I have to say. Boop. I did not find that much enjoyment in King Kong, and I just like to say that DMX said nigga like 7 times, and he mostly screamed throughout the track, didn't really care about it that much. The song School was pretty cool. I really like the whole references to actually that Quali did about the peace sign. That was pretty cool. And also the next track, Ill, was just fucking mind blowing. So I really think that that was Tech Nine Redemption on this track. The bloodline was amazing. The whole hog on my wood line was pretty amazing. I have to think of that because I first thought it was basic, but then I thought more into it and I thought, yeah, that's a pretty nice line. The Mariah Carey reference was pretty awesome. And also the Amigos, Stop Biting the Amigos flow because 90% of you all sound the same was fucking amazing, by the way. But I really have to question why they did the "ya" like Soldier Boy "ya" ad lib at the end because I'm like, if you're gonna bash mumble rap, Soldier Boy is like one of the most trashiest rappers ever. Am I the only one that finds it a little strange that Chuck D was talking about Vendetta and talking about Skull and Bones, and the album cover literally has Skull and Bones on it? So I thought, yeah, that's a little bit odd. Oh yeah, the Captain America line was pretty amazing, and the Fact Learner and the Back Burner and the Fact Learner line was pretty amazing also. Oh yes, and I really like the Meek with my Mills reference, and it has so much meaning now that Meek Mill got bailed from with parole today. So really, that's fucking tragic. And also the whole ashes to ashes to PCP line was awesome. E40 was great on Bring It Back, but I really thought it was a little odd that E40 did the whole long nails reference. And I don't know if this is Webster or Son, but one of them sounded way too close to Macklemore. I like to say that. The Wu-Tang song, it was pretty mediocre, I have to say. It's one of the worst Wu-Tang songs I heard in their careers, to tell you the truth. Loyalty is a very excellent track. I really love the referencing of riding in the belly of the beast like you're Jonah. I really thought that that was a cool, good reference. I really thought that the Rogue over the stove reference was pretty great, I have to say. And oh yes, and also I was wondering, how did a woman kick you out of your apartment? Was she your wife? Was she your landlord? We'll never know. I just like to add that. Oh yeah, Lights Out. I really like the boy. Like he did some very nice and witty lines. Like niggas say they're the boss, but on a low wage. I really thought that that was cool. And I thought the line that he got most of his game from pimpers and preachers was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. My Way, I don't know who the hell had their own way when it come to the production, like the My Way, and they actually did the vocals. Like it was just gross. It was just trash, and it was a horrible way to end the whole album. What can I say about this album? It's filled with a whole bunch of features, but no real direction or not that much quotable or witty lines that I really care about that much. It's a okay track. It has very substandard beats on it. Like really don't really care about the beats that much. And that's all I pretty much have to say. It's just pretty much very mediocre. I'm gonna give this a 5. So please like, subscribe, and share the video. And if you feel differently, please write in the comment section. Don't just leave a dislike, you know. But hey, that's how I feel. So I'm the flag YouTuber, and peace out, guys.